What is up? Hello, someone. How is it going? I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to hop in here. But what we are going to be doing, you'll notice I am not in systematic front at the moment. I took a little bit of a break because I got an invite from actually one of my favorite Madden Mobile YouTubers leagues, the one, the only Mr. QJB. And I just figured since I wanted to do a live stream and I can't really do a live stream and give away systematic front spin time by being and hanging out in the league, I thought it would be great to just do a live stream instead of the video today. What's up, guys? I see you guys coming in. It's going to be a pretty short one, guys. I want to spend some time with wifey tonight. So as a result, I'm basically going to stream for about 35 minutes. So I figure I'm going to give it about 5 minutes to chat with you guys, and then we're going to jump in and do a really cool counter breaking on or a really cool live stream on how to get sacked less. No, Ronnie, it is temporary. I just took a break from systematic front for a couple of days, working on some stuff with the channel. I am absolutely still a part of systematic front. I'm taking a few days off to hang out here. Got a couple of big YouTubers in this league. So I mean, obviously Mr. QJB, but we also got some other another big name in here. Let me scroll down here. We got the Flight Mike in here as well. Yeah. So there we go. Yes, of course I remember all you guys. The one goat I did get a goat. It's a baby goat because I'm free. Sorry about the finger hopping in the way, guys. But when I do the face cam, I don't know if QJB is recording. I know he dropped a video earlier today. He actually dropped a couple. But yeah, I picked up the one baby goat, Ray Lewis. So yeah, so what I want to talk to you guys about. So I dropped a couple of videos on Trips Corner Strike specifically, and I had some comments from you guys that you were having some of you guys were having a hard time. And I really, from chatting with you guys, I think it's because of a problem with pocket movement and setting blocks. Yes, I am still. I used to play console amigos, but ever since my son was born, I really don't have time for it. So the mobile platform where I could just hop on and play for a few minutes. How do you join Systematic Front? We have a feeder. It is called The Front. THEFRONT. So all you guys who are having a hard time with Trips Corner Strike, the purpose of this live stream is to help you out with that. We're going to talk about the common problem that everybody who I've coached on a one-on-one basis with Trips Corner Strike who had problems with it, it's always the same problem. They're getting sacked. All good, Sibergi. I'm actually, we still got 3 minutes before I'm going to jump into the content. So I'm just telling you guys what's going on and saying hello. But yeah, so a lot of you guys are, that are having problem with Trips Corner Strike. This live stream should help you out big time because I'm going to go in depth in the pocket movement on Trips Corner Strike. And since it's not an LVL match, I can kind of mess around a little bit and do things that I can't do in LVL, since LVL is a little more high pressure. So Madden Mobile Myth, Trips Corner Strike always works. The only time it doesn't work is if you get one of the random drops. But it always works, whether it's countered or not countered. The play always works. If it's not working and you're getting sacked, this is the live stream for you, because that's what I want to cover. So, boy, we've got how many people here do we have? All right, so we got 11 people. Not huge, but I'm going to go ahead and hop into this thing here, guys. So I am going to turn off the face cam because it gets in the way of my stick. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can move it. I'm going to move it there. I'll try to work with it. I may have to turn it off, depending. But let's hop in here. So I'm just going to hop into the league. So just to show you guys a few quick things, we are playing on All Pro, which is what we usually would play on. It's the closest. So the wide. Yeah, if the wide receiver's covered, you go to the dump off. Absolutely. I'm not saying that the home run strike is always open. I'd say the home run strike, you'll probably get that about 50% of the time if it's not countered. But the play is always open. So if the deep route is covered, that dump off in the flat is wide open. So, yeah, I am not in systematic front for the moment. I am going back. In systematic front, we actually use slack. So yeah, so we're on all pro, and let's see, I got a match here. So actually, you know what? I'm already in the middle of that one. I'll tell you what. Let's start it over. Let's go against a good team. Let's go against the man. Let's go against Mr. QJB. So, oh, you know what? It won't let me forfeit. It's not my turn, and he has not hit me back. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can find a decently high defense here. Slack is another chat app that is, it's a lot more organized than Kick. So we're just going to kick this one off here. Thank you, Jaden. Jaden, I'll be honest, 12 people in here. I coach a lot of people one-on-one, so I mean, I'm giving my time to one person when they come out and seek my help with specific things. So, you know, to be able to teach 12 people counter breaking here now, or I'm sorry, not counter breaking. You guys didn't want counter breaking. So, man, QJB's the man. I mean, come on, man. He's the man. He's the king of this game. So, all right. So Trips Corner Strike. You guys know the play. So this is actually countered. All right, so it's a countered play. What we're gonna do when it's countered doesn't matter what the play, you know, what level counter it is. In this case, we're gonna hit the slot hill. So watch. As soon as I snap it, we just hold it, and the chat was in the way. Yeah, QJB does have swag. You guys know I'm not a huge fan of pack openings. If you've been watching me for a while, I'll be honest. QJB. Dude makes pack openings entertaining. Let me check if that was a hard counter or a soft counter. So that's hard countered. So this one won't be the one to use it. So we're going to use a different play. You came here from Ducky. Awesome, man. Thank you, and thank you to Ducky, and welcome, Brandon. I hope you like it. We're actually going to have a oh, king of the game? No, I'm saying the king of the YouTube game. QJB's king of the YouTube game. Hey, Steve Dave is king of Madden Mobile as far as talent and skill, no question about it. And Arbuckle is probably number 2. But from the record, I think HSD's got the edge on Arbuckle in head-to-head. I'll tell you what, they're both like rock-solid, ridiculously awesome players. So we're going to go with a different play that requires some pocket movement, post corners. So guys, what I want you to see, I'm actually going to get sacked here, but I'm going to show you. So this is what you guys who are having trouble with some of these more advanced plays are probably doing. If you watch my stick, I'm just going to back up the way a lot of people do, where they just back straight up. And if you back straight up, people come through. See that blocker? That blocker, he didn't get a block. We need to set that block to make this play work. So I'm risking the frequency counter, but again, I don't really care because it's a live stream. I'm not trying to win. I'm trying to teach you guys something. So actually, yeah, it looks like, so what we're going to do, you see I move up in the pocket and around. See how I'm moving around? It's to set those blocks. But what you want to do, whether it's a quick step forward, a quick Arbuckle, Nate, what's up, man? I'll be honest, Arbuckle and HSD, they're both freaking rock stars. They're both way better than me. But Nate, I'm gonna be honest, HSD's in my league, and I know their record. And HSD is up on Arbuckle in head-to-head. I mean, they're close to 50-50, but as of right now, at least for season 1, HSD has the slight nod over Arbuckle. But I mean, Arbuckle is, I mean, they're both ridiculous. They're both absolutely ridiculous at the game. But you'll see, I'm just going to run these. It doesn't even matter who I'm playing against. I don't care if I win. So am I going to upgrade my team soon? I'm probably going to upgrade my defense, but no, I'm actually intentionally leaving my offense bad. And the reason being is I don't want you guys who watch my videos to say, oh, you're awesome because you've got a great team. I want you guys to see that I'm awesome because I studied and learned from the guys in KMFO and the guys in Systematic Front, and I can score on somebody with a crap team. So, Trips Corner Strike. Maybe it won't be hard countered this time. All right, so it's not hard countered, but this is the blitz formation. So in this blitz formation, we actually treat it just like a countered play, only we slightly roll to the right. So I'm going to quickly roll back into the right and gun it to the slot here. And take it up. So that's what's there. Why do I keep Tyreek on my bench? I don't know. So, all right, so another one. post corners. We got to have pocket movement here. So we see, oh, it's countered. 8% counter. So let's see if we can get it again. You know what? It's early in the season. We'll see if we don't get frequency countered here. All right, we don't. So pocket movement, guys. First, I'm going to show you what not to do. I'm just going to snap it and go backwards. Actually, this is the formation where they don't actually do anything. We'll just take the dump off, grab a first down. And actually, you know what? I don't have Hill on my bench. I actually put him in. So Hill is not on my bench anymore. Let's go with motion cross. Motion cross is another one that pocket movement can help. It's not like super necessary, but you'll see you want to move around in the pocket. You don't want to just stand still. You want to make sure, when I say block setting, what I mean is that think football, right? Forget the fact that we're playing a game for just a second, guys. When you're playing football, what you want to do is, if you're the quarterback, you don't want to get sacked. And the only thing preventing you from getting sacked is these big fellas in front of you, these 5 guys called your offensive line, and maybe a tight end if it's a heavy set. So, in playing the game, you have to play the same way. You have to make sure that your offensive line is between the defensive ends and the quarterback. If you don't make sure that those defensive ends get caught by the offensive line, thank you and welcome, Pedro. I'm so thankful. First Slay shout out, now Ducky shout out. Got an awesome collab with Ducky coming tomorrow. But yeah, so pocket movement. Let's go back with trips, corner, strike. All right, this is a good formation that requires some pocket movement. So if I were to just drop straight back, the defensive end is going to come around. So what you're going to see me do, watch the stick when I throw this play out. I'm going to take either a step forward or a step to the left, and then I'm going to roll right. The offensive line, I'll be honest, it's not that important. In fact, my commissioner in systematic front, Adam Jr., dropped a video last year where he used an all-bronze offensive line. The talent and the rating of your line is far less important than your ability to set blocks through pocket movement. So, you guys who are struggling with trips, corner, strike, what you're probably doing is backing straight up. This defensive end that's on the right is probably getting around your offensive line and sacking you, and you're losing yards. Watch what I do. I'm going to step forward or to the left based on where that guy is. Basically, what I'm going to try and do is at any given time, I want to keep the offensive line directly in the middle of the defensive end and my quarterback. Because as long as that big offensive lineman is between the two, he's not going to touch me. And as soon as the defensive lineman and the offensive lineman are engaged in their little hugging and shoving match, that's when I'm going to roll out to the right, and that's when I'm going to look to hit the deep ball. So here, I step forward, step back, and then hit Crabtree on the slant for the touchdown. If I would have just backed straight up, guys, I'd have gotten sacked. If you're struggling with this play and you're saying that this play doesn't work, I promise you it's because you're either backing straight up or just immediately trying to roll to the right. You have to make sure that that defensive lineman is engaged. Before you move out of that pocket, they have to be tied up. They have to be engaged in a block, or you're going to get sacked. So here, let's just run this 2-point. It's counter formation, not countered. Oh, we're going to set that block 2 and come around for the 2-point conversion. I'm playing trash teams. I mean, it's an 84 overall. I've got an 82 offense. That was trips, corner, strike. The same play that I dropped a video on 2 days ago where I said it's the best play in the game, where I called it 3 times in LVL in systematic front, got 3 touchdowns. 6 snaps, 24 points. It's the best play in the game. I open with it every single drive. All right, so here, let's see. What's the highest offense here that I haven't yet scored on? These guys are already there. Already scored. Here we go. We got an 87. Here, I'm an 85 versus an 87. So here. Lambo, I'm not on the account that I can, dude. I'm in I've got my mini in your league. I'm playing on my main. So I'm not going to switch to the other team. I'm just going to play from my main. I like to do all my streams from my main account. So what we're going to do again, is once again, I really want you guys to get this down. It may seem like I'm beating a dead horse, but this is the single most important skill you can develop to avoid getting sacked, is making sure to keep that defensive line and to keep your offensive linemen in between the defensive lineman and your quarterback until they're engaged in their little shoving match. Once they're touching and having their little fight, then you can roll out. So we're going to do it again. Trips, corner, strike. With this formation, we may be looking at a blitz, so I may actually just have to dump it off really quickly. But no, see? Yeah, actually I did, because we had 2 coming off the edge instead of 1. That's all right. We'll go post corners, because that's another one that we have to set blocks on to make it work. So again, remember, we're my kick returner, I don't know, some scrub, man. Some 70 overall. I honestly, I don't ever kick, so I don't care about my kicker. I don't care about my punter. And honestly, kick returner and punt returner, I'd be fine having a bronze all the way to the end of the year. It's not a position I care about. Never going to spend coins on it. Definitely not going to upgrade them. Anyway, so post corners. It's not countered here, but we're stepping up. Once they're engaged in that shoving match, I can throw it off. And of course, like most things in Madden Mobile 18, there's drops. But let me convert this one real quick so we can do a little bit more. So we're going to do spread slot flags here. I'm looking for the deep ball, so I'm going to look to hit Ingram here. If he's covered, like if that corner drops into a deep zone, I'll hit Crabtree and try to make something happen. So here, I set the blocks, make sure they're blocking, and my quarterback's going to throw it out of bounds because Scramble Wade can't throw deep. So we got 4th and 18. Let's do it. Let's go trips, corner, strike. All right, this is another one. Let's see if we can get this conversion. It's a deep one. So again, remember, every time, the whole purpose of this one is to teach you guys how to move in the pocket and how to block. I'm not trying to score. I don't care if I score and if I look bad. If I look bad to you, go look at my videos. I score consistently. I'm in a top league. I learned from the best guys in the game. So, pocket movement. Remember, the whole purpose, I'm not even going to worry about the throw. I'm just going to see how long I can stay in the pocket before I have to roll out. And I'm ultimately going to scramble here. Or actually, you know what? I got to convert so I don't have to start a new game. So I move up, set that guy. Now that he's set, we can convert. But you see, I didn't roll out until the offensive line and the defensive end were engaged in a block. So when you do that, you're going to have a lot more time to throw, and you're going to be able to let these plays that take a while to develop, like trips, corner, strike, and post corners, and trips, tight end, wide receiver, corner. Those are the movements that you have to do. If you don't set those blocks, you're going to get sacked. I mean, there's no other way to put it. And if you can't master this skill of moving in the pocket and setting the blocks, it's going to limit your playbook. It's going to limit your playbook. So what I suggest, it gets progressively harder based on the difficulty. We're playing on All Pro because it's closest to LVL. Start on Rookie. It's going to be a joke. It's going to be super duper easy on Rookie. Then once you got it on Rookie, hop over to Pro. It's going to be a little bit harder, but still pretty easy. Once you got that down, move it on up to All Pro. And don't worry about scoring. Focus on the pocket movement. Focus on making sure that you're not getting sacked. Once you have that down, then try and score with it. So here, I move up, make sure everybody's blocked, and hit bird deep. So wait, all right. So let me pause and catch up here. See what you guys have been saying. So let's see. All right, a lot of you guys are nice. Thanks for all the love here. What elite coach? I personally use Sean Payton. But hey, there's different things. With coaches, it's really about preferences. It's about your play style. I personally chose to go with Sean Payton and Ron Rivera because I care more about defense. I can't play defense. I can play offense, but I can't play defense. So I'm reliant on the computer doing that. So 2nd and long, which is what Sean Payton does, one, it's not a good place to be in. So the offensive boost helps. And 2, if your opponent is in 2nd and long and you stop them, they're in 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not a good place to be. So I like Sean Payton personally as the elite coach. And for the gold coach, I use Ron Rivera, who boosts your defense on 4th down. My thought process there is if you stop on, stop them on 4th down, it doesn't matter whether it's tournament, head-to-head, LVL. You get a stop on 4th, you got the stop. So let's kick this off. Again, we're going to go trips corner strike. We got blitz formation, so I'm just going to throw it right away. And we'll just see if we can just make them miss, and we'll just start another match. We got a whole bunch of guys here. I'm going to work my way through the league for at least another 15 minutes. I promised my wife at 9 o'clock, so in another 15 minutes, I'm going to spend some time with my wife. No video today because since I'm not in systematic front for the day, I don't want to show you guys stuff that's not there. I got a special video dropping tomorrow. It's my collaboration with Ducky. Guys, if you play tournament, these 2 videos are must watch. They're must watch. Nobody else on YouTube is going to show you the stuff that I'm going to show you guys tomorrow. And both of these videos we're coordinating. They're going to drop at 6 p.m. Eastern time. You can hit notification if you want to make sure that you get that notification. But if you play tournament, you're going to love tomorrow's videos, both mine and Ducky's. All right, somebody played us back here, so we'll play another match here against the same guy. How long does a video take me to fully make? My content and my format is actually really easy. I basically just do my LVL drives, so I'd say probably somewhere between 15 to 30 minutes. It takes probably, 5 to 15 minutes to do my drives, then a little bit of editing, thumbnail, description, tags, that kind of stuff. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad, man. That's my goal. I came from a top league. I was a rookie last year, and I learned from the best. We got one of them here, Nate from KMFO. Dude, if you think I'm good, man, I mean, I'm good, but the guys in KMFO and the rest of the guys in Systematic Front, they're great. Like, I'm telling you, I'm literally probably the worst I was probably the worst person in Kings of KMFO last year, and I'm probably the worst person in Systematic Front this year. And it's quite frankly, it's because I'm a rookie. I'm still a rookie. I didn't start playing the game until October of last year. So, trips corner strike. We got this formation. I'm going to actually show you. I'm just going to get sacked here. I'm not going to move in the pocket here. I'm just going to snap it and try and get open. Watch. So if I don't set these blocks, I'm going to get sacked by not moving. Yeah, I left Systematic Front just for the day, or maybe for a couple of days. But the reason I left is to do a stream. It's live, and if I do a stream in Systematic Front, everyone can see our spin time. And there's some hacker leagues out there that want nothing more than to hand a big fat L to a group like Systematic Front or a group like Kings of KMFO. That's why top leagues hide their spin time, because there's this hacker out there named Abal, and he runs this hack league, and all he does is hunt top leagues and cheat to give them losses. We don't want that to happen to us. I'm sure KMFO doesn't want that to happen to them. So what we do is we don't want to show. Yeah, I do play like a pro, but the reason I play like a pro is because I learned from guys like Nate and guys like Adam Jr., and I learned from the pros. No, the hacker is named Abal, A-B-H-A-L. So we're going to call this again, trips corner strike. We got counter formation here, probably because of me spamming the play. But that's okay, because we can break counters on this play. In fact, you know what? We'll do a little counter breaking here with it. Actually, you know what? We don't have the frequency counter didn't hit me, so maybe we'll do a little bit. So move up, set that block, and we're just going to take the dump off because that's what's open. I don't want to defrequency counter it again because that's kind of lame, so we'll flip it to another play. We'll go trips tight end, wide receiver, corner here. Same process, guys, for any of these plays that take a while to develop. Now, if you're a Hail Mary guy, or I joke, it's called Fail Mary, but if you're a Hail Mary guy, you don't need to worry about pocket movement because you just chuck the ball up. But these plays where you have these routes, like these corner routes where the wide, in this case, where you'll see Bird, he cuts in, goes up, and then cuts out on the corner. When he does that, we need to buy time because that's a slow to develop route. Can't talk about cheaters without Willis and Gene. Yeah, there's a lot of cheaters. Either way, Nate, I think you'll back me up. You don't want to show your spin time. That's why Scott, a.k.a. Madden Mobile Champs, he doesn't upload as much as me, guys. But if you like seeing pro-style LVL, go check him out. It's Madden Mobile Champs is the name of his channel. Again, he doesn't upload as much as me, but similar style. And yeah, so no, Michael, I hate head-to-head. I hate head-to-head. I did that as a favor for Ducky. One, because he's an awesome dude, and two, because I'm a 1.1K channel. He's a 35K channel, and he agreed to do a collaboration with me. That's like a huge favor to me, guys. So to do that, I mean, you know, I knew he was going away because it's his birthday this weekend. He didn't have time to finish the grind in head-to-head, so I said, dude, if you want to hit Hall of Fame, I'll grind for you. So, I mean, it didn't take long. I think I maybe played for like 2.5 hours and got him like 5 million fans. So, it really was not a big deal to put 2.5 hours into someone who's helping me out. And two, he's just a genuinely awesome guy. Like, when I get to know him, he's just a nice guy. So from that standpoint, I was happy to help. So anyway, pocket movement. I got to step up. Now that they're all engaged, I can get picked off. I'm not even trying to tackle him. Could have let it go back for a pick six. When you run it, yeah, sometimes the blitz comes, so you have to know all the different coverage, Jalen. If it's a counter, if it's trips corner strike, you just gun it right to the slot receiver. All right, here we go. Somebody drove on me, so we'll hit it. MM Crew, I do remember you from Coop Stream, man. Thanks for coming to check mine out. So, man, we got 36 of you guys. A little bit of a little bit bigger than where we are or where we started. So once again, guys, I'm not trying to score. If you're trying to see plays and scoring, check out my channel. You'll see a lot of that in my videos. Coin websites. I am not a fan of coin websites. It's why I personally will never take a coin sponsor. I know why some guys do it. And quite frankly, part of that is one of my issues with EA. They're really greedy. I mean, I watched Slay open 15 GOAT packs at $10 a piece, $150. He didn't pull a single elite. Like, that's the reason people buy coins, dude. Like, if you put an elite in every $10 pack, people would buy less coins and buy more Madden Cash. I would think that EA is smart enough, like from a business standpoint, to get that, but they're not. So that's why coin sites exist. If EA wasn't so greedy, coin sites wouldn't exist. So we're going to trips corner strike it again. We got this good. Actually, with this particular formation, we're probably not going to need to set our blocks because nobody actually rushed. So we'll do post corners. Post corners is another good one that requires block setting because these corner post routes, they take a long time to develop. So if I just back up, I'm just going to get sacked. So I step up, engage that guy, and then lob it up. And look at that. Can Wade keep it in bounds? He sure can. Oh, sorry for the thumb, guys. So with this one, I normally, when I use my other face cam that I've been using, I usually do those in like a post, like a voiceover kind of situation. So it's a little easier and a little bit bigger. This one's the built-in, so I apologize if the thumb is bothering you guys, but I got to focus on play. So, hey, Michael, so I believe that I have my stream set so that you can actually rewind. Is this still streaming? Yeah, it's still streaming. I must have paused. Hang on. There we go. Let me get my own screen live. So yeah, it should be. You should be able to rewind me. Yeah, see, Virgie, I mean, there's no question. Trips corner strike works. I will honestly say it is the single best play to open every drive with. Every single drive. There is, at least right now, there's not a better play in the game to call on the first play of every drive. Now, it's a countered, and you find out it's like 100% hard countered in the first drive. It's not the best play to call. It's the best play to call on the first drive because even if it's countered, you're going to get positive yards. So, yeah. So that's there. So, once again, trips corner strike, guys. If I'm going to get sacked here. I'm going to get sacked here. I'm just going to back up. Look at this. So if I just, actually, you know what, man, look at that. I'm getting a little lucky there. So you know what? Let me, I'm going to score real quick. It's much harder and I'm probably going to get sacked. All right. So here we got motion cross. It's countered. Depending on the severity, If it's lower medium, no big deal. If it's critical, which it is, immediately scramble, hit bird, and call it a day. Yeah, I don't throw deep balls. I don't throw deep balls ever, except in tournaments. In tournament is the only time I'll throw deep balls. If I'm going to throw a deep ball, it's going to be a deep ball that gets open from a coverage exploit, not a matchup exploit. I'm not trying to get a 120 speed burner against an 80 safe or an 80 speed corner. That's a matchup exploit. I'm looking for coverage exploits where the corner or the safety gets hung up when the wide receiver makes some kind of move and he's just open. That's the only time I throw it deep, is if the guy's wide open. So, hi there, Sports Highlights. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, in tournaments, you do have to throw the deep ball. So this is, you guys want to see a deep ball? This particular formation, I'm going to throw a deep ball to Hill. So here, just back it up. And since there was no safety there, since both safeties came up to the line of scrimmage to double my wide receivers, I knew that Hill was going to be faster than the linebacker. That's the only time that I'm going to lob it up, is if it's one-on-one coverage and I know I'm much faster. So here, we'll go, I don't know, what's another play? Spread slot flags, we'll score with this one. Move up in the pocket, around, and I'm going to hit bird here. Not normally who I would hit on that play, but that's who I saw. So damn, Nate. Ouch. Ouch. Man, I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know what to say to that. That's, dude, ow. That's brutal. What's up, boss 2K17? So, guys, I only got 4 minutes left here. I'm going to use that 4 minutes to show you guys the harder version of this. I don't have scramble. I'm going to get hammered. Just throw it away. That was stupid of me. Forgot I scrambled. That's why it's not the best play to use when you're not paying attention. So what we're going to do, guys, for the final drive, because again, I made a promise to my wife that 9 o'clock I am all hers. So we are going to go to all Madden. This is where block setting is really important. Really important. If you don't set blocks on all Madden, you're done. Done. Like you cannot run trips, corner, strike on all Madden if you can't do what we're talking about in this stream today. It's just not possible. You will get sacked every single time if you do not set blocks. So here we go. We're up against Rob, an 84 defense. Let's look at him. We'll scout him, see what the matchup looks like. We'll look at his defense. Do we have anything there? Nope. He's faster. We got a little bit of speed there, but 5's not enough to really care. So we don't have a matchup exploit. Not like matchup exploits really matter all that much on all Madden. Yes, you did, Seaburgy. You know why? Because you didn't ask for it, man, and you've been showing up in all the streams and talking to me in other places. I respect that. So if you ask for mod, I can't give you mod, even if I love you guys. Even if I love you and you're my favorite subscriber, if you ask for mod and I give you mod, it just sets something, just don't ask for it. I promise. I will mod people as needed who I think are going to be good mods. But if you're a mod, don't advertise in my channel or anything like that. So, here we go. Oh, look at that. All right, we'll take the touchback. All right, so we are now on all Madden. Block setting is essential. So we're going to do the same thing. Trips, corner, strike. This is the one formation we may not need to do it, because what's going to happen is we're only going to have a 3-man rush. They're going to be picked up. So here we go. Still gonna move, and we'll take it. I will be streaming again soon. So my official stream. So I'm officially streaming once a week on Saturdays. So on Saturday I will have an official stream. It'll be a little bit longer. Here we're gonna go motion cross. We got zone coverage here. And the reason we can tell we have zone is this corner that's on bird. If we didn't, he would have moved his feet right when the play started. So he doesn't move. We move in the pocket. We get open, and we're going to dump it off to Foreman and pick up half of it. So guys, a lot of people need help on short yardage play. Say it's like 4th and 3. I'm going to show you a great play for 4th and 3. And it's called spread FL drag. And you flip it. Now on all Madden, it's a little bit harder. I'm going to have to move in the pocket to avoid getting sacked. And particularly since I'm going to roll to the right when I'm hitting this play, it's the right defensive end that I have to worry about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move hard to the left right when I snap it, and he's going to engage with my defensive end. Thanks, Jack. Welcome, man. You're in for the end of the stream here. Yeah, I'm hanging out for just a couple of days in QJB's league here, and just hanging out with you guys. Since you guys invited me, I figured, hey, if the biggest Madden Mobile YouTubers league and sends me an invite, I'm at least going to come in and say hello and say, hey, I got your invite. I'm not just going to ignore it like I do the hundreds of other ones I get in systematic front. So I'm going to move hard to the left, then I'm going to roll to the right, and the guy I'm going to hit here is the tight end, Ingram. So here we go. We move left, he's engaged. We hit Ingram, and we didn't quite get it. I'm going to go ahead and convert, do one more trips corner strike, since that's a great play. Looks like it might be counter formation, so I'm just going to hang on for a minute and see if that inside linebacker moves up to the line, just like I do on 2-point plays, which he did. What's up, Matt? How's it going, man? Thanks for letting me visit, you guys. So here we go. He's out there, and it's just like a 2-point play, and we pick up the first down. Yeah, wifey probably is mad at me. It just hit 9. I'm going to finish this drive. I'm not going to finish all 3 of them. I'm going to finish this drive. Here we go. Pocket movement again. Trips corner strike. On this one, I'm usually either going to take a step forward or a step to the left, depending on what that end is. Remember, all I'm going to do is make sure that my offensive line is between the quarterback and the defensive end at all times until they're engaged in blocks. Once they're tied up together, that's when I'm going to roll to the right and look to hit my wide receiver. So I move up. Once he's blocked, roll out, hit Crabtree, and take it up there. That's how you got to do it, guys. If you don't set blocks on all Madden, you're going to get sacked all day long. I mean, it's literally these long plays that take a while to develop. If you're not setting blocks and not moving in the pocket, it's better to just not call the play or not play on all Madden. I'm just going to be honest. If you can't master this tactic that I'm talking about in this stream, don't call these long developing plays. So, here we go. Motion cross, zone coverage, not countered. All we're going to do is hit the crosser or hit the run. Oh, it's man coverage. So you know what? On man coverage on this one, we roll out and hit the wide receiver. I must have missed the movement at the beginning because I was talking to you guys and looking up at the comments. So here we go. I'm going to run flip toss, guys. And look for more videos. Once again, 6 o'clock tomorrow, I have my first YouTube collab. It's with Ducky the Gamer. It's a 2-part. There's going to be a video on my channel, a video on his channel. Both are going to be must watch. And I can promise you this. If you watch both videos and learn from them and implement what we teach you tomorrow, you will have a much, much, much easier time in tournaments this weekend. So here we go, guys. Let's see if we can get it. And we do. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy it. This one's a short stream since it's a pop-up stream, since I didn't get to do my normal videos today. So my collab video is going to be tomorrow. The official stream is going to be Saturday. And right when I get back to Systematic Front, as always, you're going to get every LVL drive from a top player in a top league from now until the end of the season, where I'm going to explain what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and I'll answer your questions and bring you guys, you know, this stream was because of your questions. You guys hit me up in the comments and said that it wasn't working and that you were having trouble with it. I wanted to go through and teach you guys this. So anyways, I love you guys. You're the best audience. For all you new guys, thanks so much. Hit that subscribe button. I'm different from all the other YouTubers. I'm not doing the entertainment stuff. I'm here to teach you guys to play like a pro. I was a rookie last year. I learned from the best. Nate's one of them. All the guys in Kings of KMFO, all the guys in Systematic Front. I come in, I'm a sponge. I learn. I ask questions. I show them my film and ask them what I'm doing wrong. That's how I learned. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys. Stewie, welcome, man. You're at the end. I'm going to spend some time with my wife. I love you guys. CHF out.